Record.
Black brother, hell.
Benita, you have company. What's the matter with you? Walk too younger. Get down from that table and stop acting like a fool. He's had a little to drink. I don't know what her excuse is.
Look, honey, we're going to the theater. We're not going to be in it. So go change, huh? What in the name of...
Girl, you done lost your natural mind? Look at your hair.
What have you done to your head? I mean, your hair.
Nothing except cut it off.
Now that's the truth. It's what ain't been done to it. You expect this boy to go out with you and your head all nappy like that?
That's up to George. If he's ashamed of it, it's his... What? That's up to George if he's ashamed of his heritage.
Don't be so proud of yourself, Benny. Just because you look eccentric.
How can something that's natural be eccentric?
That's what being eccentric means. Being natural. Get dressed.
I don't like that, George.
Why must you and your brother make arguments out of everything people say?
Because I hate assimilate Negroes.
Will somebody please tell me what assimilate... What? Oh, yeah.
Will somebody please tell me what a similar whoever means?
Oh, it's just a college girl's way of calling people Uncle Toms. But that isn't what it means at all.
Well, what does it mean?
It means someone who is willing to give up his own culture and submerge himself fully in a dominant, and in this case, oppressive culture.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Here we go. A lecture on the African past, on our great West African heritage. In 1 second, we will hear all about the great Ashanti empires, the great Songhai civilizations, and the great sculpture of Benin, and then some poetry in the Bantu, and the whole monologue will end in the word heritage. Let's face it, baby. Your heritage is nothing but a bunch of raggedy-ass spirituals and some grass huts.
Grass huts? See there, you are standing there in your splendid ignorance talking about people who were the first to smell iron on the face of the earth. The Ashanti were performing surgical operations when the English were still tattooing themselves with blue dragons.
Have a seat, George. Warm, ain't it? I mean, for September. Just like they always say about Chicago weather. If it's too hot or cold for you, just wait a minute and it'll change. Everybody say it's got to do with those bombs and things that they're setting off. Would you like a nice cool beer?
No, thank you. I don't care for beer. I hope she hurries up.
What time is the show?
It's an 8:30 curtain. That's just Chicago, though. In New York, standard curtain time is 8:40.
You get to New York a lot.
A few times a year.
Oh, that's nice. I've never been to New York.
Awesome.